everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you can't hear my dryer. Today I wanted to do something kind of new, kind of fun, kind of funky, kind of fresh. So your girl went to Ulta for the first time in a while and got carried away. Shocker, no one's surprised. Went in just with hopes of finding a foundation. Got the foundation, which I'm so excited about, and ended up leaving with a bunch of other products that beauty gurus on YouTube have recommended to me that I haven't tried that were affordable. So we're gonna do kind of like a first impressions, but also like a almost full face. I figured, you know what, why not? Let's see what kind of products these booty gurus are recommending to us and if they are worth spending the money on. So I am starting with just clean skin. So I feel like it's only fair to start these products off in the way that I would normally start them, which would be with a moisturizer on. So my moisturizer, if you watched my previous video, is Ultra Blend from Lush. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I usually moisturize like 30 minutes before I put my makeup on. That wouldn't really be giving it a fair shot because it's kind of balmy, kind of oily. We're gonna go into it, nothing done to the skin. Yikes. Okay, well, we'll see how this is gonna go. What in the heck is happening? Cooperate. This primer saw my skin. I was like, yeah, we don't want to go on that. The first product I picked up was a Jeffree Star recommendation, and that is the E.L.F. Poreless Putty Primer. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas, something like that. Jeffree Star is always bragging about how he talked about this product once and it basically sold out everywhere. So needless to say, I have been on the hunt for this for a while. Like this E.L.F. Poreless Putty Primer, get on in there. Now because I did not moisturize my skin, I have a feeling, yep, it's not gonna spread as well across my skin, so I might be using more than I normally would if I had been moisturized. Oh dear God, those pores on my nose have got to go. Got to go. Leave that on there for a minute. I'm so excited to be trying some new products out. It's been a minute since I've really tried to test any new drugstore, anything really. So I'm super excited about this. I feel like we are as primed as it's gonna get. Pores. It's supposed to be pore filling, I think, right? Yeah, it's a poreless. It definitely is filling up the smaller pores that I have. However, my gargantuan pores are still very visible. But I'm gonna be real honest with you guys for a quick second. I can't even tell you the last time I applied anything skin-based with a brush. And to be honest, that like freaks me out because I have so much texture on my skin. A brush usually just kind of like really coats the product to stick onto all that texture. But with the foundation that I got, all of the beauty gurus were like, you need to use a brush for it. It works so much better with a brush. So I bought a brush and I'm not too sure how I feel about it, but we're gonna see how this goes. So the brush that I bought is a Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH03, just like a rounded foundation brush. And the foundation I got is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup. I have a few tips with this product, one being the shade range. This is the lightest shade they have, and I still feel like it might be like a weensy bit dark for me. The shade range only had 12 shades. That's upsetting. It's a luminous, dewy foundation. And anybody that knows me knows I only wear matte foundations. It wasn't until the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish foundation that I started to kind of dabble with more of a like dewy look. It's not because I don't like that look. I think it's very pretty. It just never seems to look good on my skin. This product in specific, the Flower Beauty foundation, was recommended by tons of people. Raw Beauty Christy, Tati, Kathleen Lights. So I'm gonna try it. Let's rock and roll, see what this is all about. And then of course the brush being Jaclyn Hill recommended because it's a Jaclyn Hill brush. So I'm just gonna take this onto the back of my hand. Got a big face, so a little extra for good measure. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I've already started. Just gonna dot it around my skin. All right, I'll be even more vulnerable with you guys for a second because I haven't used a brush for face makeup in so long. Like, I don't even know. Am I supposed to be stippling it? Am I supposed to be like buffing? Am I supposed to be swiping? I really don't know. So we're just kind of, don't sit here and critique my brush skills because I truly don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I am under beauty lights right now and I never do my makeup under beauty lights, so maybe that has something to do with it. It's just showing me like the real side of my skin that I'm not used to seeing. Part of me wants to go over this with a beauty blender just to like really kind of push it into my skin. Let's do it. I have to wet my beauty blender. Excuse me, I'm unprepared. Just go over it a little bit with the damp beauty blender to kind of help push it into my skin. Whether or not that's actually going to do anything, I don't know, but I feel like I need to do it. Let me get a little bit of a closer look, because as of right now, I'm not sure how I'm feeling. Oh, okay, I don't hate it as much up close as I thought. Just kind of pretty. I might add a little bit more coverage in my more like cheek area. Seeing it closer, it's not as bad as I thought. Okay, cool. I'm gonna add a little bit more coverage to the areas that I feel like just need it. Like back here where all my acne scarring and current acne and crazy texture is. So what I'm gonna do is kind of let this have a chance to sit into my skin. I find that if I go straight to putting a powder over a foundation, it doesn't look as pretty as if I give it the opportunity to kind of sit on my skin for a little bit. I will probably go straight into concealer and then let all of that sit. This was in Alyssa Ashley recommendation, and it is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. The shade range on this was fabulous. However, I still struggled to find like what undertone I think is gonna work best for me. This one looks like it might be a little too pinky, but we'll see. This is in the shade C0.5. Am I a guru yet? ASMR. Doe foot, that's great, love that. Yeah, definitely more liquidy than I was expecting. That's cool. Not an issue. For concealer, I'm just gonna stick with what I know, which is the beauty blender. Wow, these beauty lights are really changing my mind on how I feel about the texture of my skin. Here I was thinking like, oh my god, I've made so much progress, which I have, but that's sad because now I still see I have so much more to go. Let's just brighten a few other areas because why not, you know? We're already going in. I am going to be doing like a full day wear test of this. I'm not doing anything crazy today, but I just want to see how it's going to wear all day. Just going to go in and put some powder right under my eyes because she's always the first to crease. Cute. Like I said, I'm so used to matte foundation, so I don't know if I should powder a luminous foundation, so I'm not going to. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna now take the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is a Jeffree Star Jaclyn Hill recommended product. Oh yeah. Wow. Gonna let that do its thing. I am now gonna do my eye makeup, eyebrows, bronzer, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna do it off camera because none of those are new products for me. And I just don't want this video to be insanely long. I'll be back. All right, we are back. I finished throwing on some real quick eyebrows, a little eyeshadow, and some lashes. The works. But as I was doing the rest of my makeup though, I did get a little bit more close up to my skin, and I am feeling this foundation and concealer. Yeah, there's that. But because I didn't add any powder to the foundation, I am nervous to see how it's gonna wear for the day, but we'll see. Wow, my hair really went flat. That's unfortunate. Love Florida humidity. The last product I have to test out is a Morphe liquid lipstick. I don't necessarily have an exact beauty guru that's recommended like this shade or anything, but I do know it's one of the more popular, affordable liquid lips. So this is in the shade Bloodshot, and I bought it specifically because I think it's gonna match my scrubs for work. It's pretty, looks really cute little component. However, like it just feels incredibly cheap, very like kind of sharp almost. Like You could genuinely stab someone with that. But I'm not a beauty guru, obviously, and I suck at applying lipstick, so don't come for me. But anyways, this is where we are at. I am planning on wearing this literally all day. Like I said, not doing anything like extreme. I'm not jet skiing or anything today, but I still just want to see how it's gonna wear up through like a normal day. I mean, why not, right? Let's see how this goes. This is on my front facing camera right after I finished applying everything, so just so you get a little view. It's definitely glowy. But I think I might be able to get used to that. We'll see. So it's been about 8 hours at this point. You can see some oiling and some breaking just right around the nose where I did powder one of the few spots. Definitely some like creasage under the eyes, but I have a lot of wrinkles under there. But overall, for 8 hours, no touch-ups, no powder, I'm impressed. All right, one final last check-in. Boom, this is where we are. Yeah, overall I have to say I'm really impressed. I did go outside, took the dogs for a walk for a while, and it's nasty and humid outside and still held up really nice. I asked my boyfriend to look at my skin earlier, ask him what he thought, and it took a lot of like digging for him to find the right words. He said it looks less like a mask on my skin and more like actual skin, so I think, hey, that's a plus if my not so makeup versed boyfriend can notice that this looks more skin-like and more luminous, then I think we're on the right track. As far as the primer, it's going to take a little while for me to judge my feelings on that, just because everything I used on my skin today was brand new. So it's kind of hard for me to tell if I like the primer since I haven't used it with like my holy grail. So as of right now, I would say I like it, but I would want to try it with more products. Different foundations. The foundation, so far, like 10 out of 10 loving. Now granted, I didn't do anything like crazy hard work today, just kind of lounged and, like I said, took the dogs, but I really like the finish it provides and the coverage, and even the color kind of grew on me. I like it. Same with the concealer, I really like it. It's definitely buildable, very brightening, at least in the shade that I got. The setting spray, just kind of reminds me of any setting spray. Again, it's another thing that I'm going to want to try with different products in order to see how much I really like it. But overall, the like mist of it is fabulous. I really enjoyed that. Lip color, I love. It's definitely, in my opinion, not super long wearing. I just ate popcorn and it came off. I obviously didn't reapply this at all today. But I like the color. The formula doesn't seem like too drying, but it did definitely stick to a lot of dry patches on my lips, so that was use your error. And as far as the brush, I'm not a brush for foundation person like we talked about, but definitely will be applying the Flower Beauty again with this. I might even try it with like half and half, do like half Beauty Blender, half brush, just to see if it was the brush for the application that I loved so much. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.